I would love to tell women that you're not going to believe what I'm about to say, but unfortunately, you will.
You see, this is why I say, and thank you, sir, for making this video. Please watch his video and then watch the one before it where he's asking us our opinion. I I didn't know all the stuff my wife goes through during menopause, and I started out with compassion. What should I say? What should I do? So please take a moment to go watch because this is what we all need to be talking about. This is life, especially if you have a wonderful, beautiful, kind, considerate mate like him who is reaching out to ask for help. And you see in his video, I didn't know. A lot of us don't know. Women don't know. That's why I'm always over talkative quite often. Okay, all my life. And saying we need to start teaching our kids about this. They need to know, oh, you don't just wake up, put on a filter, and do your hair and makeup to look like some whatever model. No. Okay, maybe twice a year, maybe for your birthday and Christmas or something. Anyway, that's just what I did. Anyway, that part's not real. What's gonna be real is all those times you're just not gonna feel good. You don't know why. Today I woke up with a massive headache. I don't know why. But I know to get up, make me some natural medicine, not one of those little white bullets of white willow bark tea. This is what we could be also educating our children with, boys and girls, because men go through menopause too. They just don't call it nothing, probably. I don't know. But I know if we go through something, they go through something too. They just don't talk about it. So, yeah, everyone could just be compassionate. And even if you're the type of woman that gets mad at your mate for not asking, and you might get mad at him for asking too much. Honey, how do you feel? What do you do? Do you want me to go get you some chocolate, some pop? What do you want? Tell me what you want. And then when it's his turn, feeling kind of blah, then you could tell, honey, I got the sports channel thing for you. Here's some, I don't know, chili and corn chips, and, just put your feet up. Let me rub your feet while you watch the game, and blah, 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 blah. I won't say a word, things like that. We could be educating ourselves on. So, sir, if you were going through menopause, what would you like for your wife to do for you? That's my question of the day. We all can be more compassionate towards each other because sister friends, we know when it's that time. We know, and men too, when it's her time of the month. Just shut up. Go get her little stuffed animal that says I love you. Get her favorite ice cream, her favorite chocolate, her favorite potato chips, because you got to have salt to go with the sweet. Her favorite drink. Put it all in a cute little bag. She gonna be mad at first. But trust you me, when she's happy, the pain is gone, and then she's in her right mind again, she gonna be like, oh, that was so sweet. In the meantime, with the because it's all part of the process. And ladies like me that don't have anybody to shower you with those things, you go get it for yourself. Imagine that. You can love yourself enough to go get the shit yourself. Borrow some money, call DoorDash, order your Oreo, the big fat cookie ice cream, and got to have some salt. So, what did I have yesterday? I forgot what I had yesterday, but you got to have salt and sugar and something to drink and something to eat that you don't have to cook. Yeah, so yesterday was my girl party to myself. Burnt my cute little pink candle to love me more. And then, just trying to love on my sisters a little bit. Especially, a couple of them weren't feeling good yesterday. So I, make funny faces and just try to give them a laugh. A lot of funny animal videos, a lot of pictures of men videos doing their dances or whatever. Just a little something goes a long way. Because I promise you, men, just that little bit. Even she say, why you bring yellow? My favorite color is red. Yes, dear. Because she ain't in her right mind at that time. Ladies, shut up, because you're not. Just shut up and let him pamper you probably however he wants to pamper you. Because when you're not anymore, you're going to be like, oh, baby, I love you. That was so sweet. You know I don't wear perfume, right? But that was so sweet for you to go give me a little thing of baby powder and a little thing of clear nail polish and some red nail polish and a cute little tiara from Toys R Us. Oh, we don't have Toys R Us no more, huh? A cute little tiara so I can remember I'm queen. Oh, honey, that was so sweet of you. And you know, for the fellas, I don't know, fellas, if you were in menopause, what would you want your mate to do for you? Probably still a nice hot bubble bath with your favorite music playing over there on the sink, and a drink perhaps, one of those little cigar things, I don't know, and a pipe maybe with some cherry tobacco in it. I find, well, I shouldn't say it like this. When I had a mate, I found that to be very mentally relaxing. My mates anyway. It was like cats. Cats need to chew on something because it does something to their teeth. Yeah. So I would get them a brand new pipe and some cherry tobacco because I like that smell. And you know, give him that. Give him the remote control and sit and rub his feet or things. And yeah, this isn't the time to do what you want. This is the time to remember to do what they want, whether they like it or not, at the moment, because always later, you know, girl, he made me a bubble bath, and he put on some Kool and the Gang Summer Madness, and he bought me some popcorn and some chocolate and a milkshake that I like from such and such and such, and he got me a cheeseburger and the curly fries this time. You know, last time he got me the crinkly fries. I don't like no crinkly fries, so he remembered, and he got me the curly fries. Girl, it was so cute, let me tell you. And then he bought me a little a pant, what were they called back in the day? We had a camisole with a tap pant. A tap pant just goes about 2 inches underneath the crease of your booty. That's a tap pant. And back in the 80s, that's what a lot of women wore instead of wearing a slip, which a proper lady did, so you don't show your hoo-hoo parts, okay? And he bought me a tap pant. Girl, can you believe he went to the lingerie store and asked about that? Because, you know, I like things covered up, but I like air down there too, you know. Whatever. You know, and for people who don't remember, next time he says, oh, honey, I really like that, with his eyes, because he probably won't say anything, but with his eyes, he gonna be like, ooh, you know, oh, let me go write that down in the phone so I can remember. Okay, he likes the huge day-old popcorn with a shit ton of butter, jalapenos, and cheese on it. I like the Parmesan powdered cheese on mine with a couple of drops of hot sauce. Yeah. Anywho, we all could remember these little tiny ingredients in joy, to have joy and peace and comfort. And again, ladies, with only yourself, you're not alone. You're with yourself. Hello. And you could do that for yourself. Yeah. Every month I would have a girl party with myself. I get my cupcake, and back then I would drink a Coke once a month and have my German chocolate cake. I'd order my stir-fried noodles from whatever my favorite Chinese restaurant was. I watch Bugs Bunny and I Love Lucy all day in the Twilight Zone. Yeah, pamper yourself. You know, a lot of people say, well, how do I start loving myself? Borrow some money from one of your girlfriends if you don't have it, and DoorDash something just for you. And sir, please don't forget to answer. If you were going through menopause as a man, which they do, you know, the whole I want a motorcycle, I want a red Corvette part of life. Yeah, that. What would you want for your male time? Men, what would you want a woman to do for you, with you, besides the obvious that we can't say on the TT? Okay? Okay. Go love yourselves. Have a great day, folks. Don't forget to watch his full video.